put toe to leather to crank us up. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Oklahoma's offense will go on the attack first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
Hand off from the shotgun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Sooners in a good spot here with 2nd and short. He'll keep it himself. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Ball is at the 42-yard line, close to 4-down territory. Here's 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Washington. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
The Sooners racing to the line in a hurry up. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Scrambling away. And he will score. The question now, will it count as we check out the laundry on the field? Take it off the board and back it up. This penalty will wipe away the touchdown. Now the 8th play of the opening drive, but this time facing 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. A shot toward the end zone. And he can't quite make the connection as he was trying to pay off this red zone opportunity.
Tell you what, I don't know if the offense was expecting man coverage that time. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. The holder will kneel at the 24, a 34-yarder coming from the right hash. It is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll start the return inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. The Blazers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. they got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
Absolutely nowhere to go as this defense makes a third down stop. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Hauls it in, the first down and more. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
The Blazers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Wants to go up top. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Sooner Nation bearing down on this offense on this huge third down play. They'll go to the air. Quickly complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Pass interference. Defense.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught.
3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Got a man. It's Little. All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. And the Blazers are moving quickly down the field. Touch pass on the run. There he goes. And he's able to find a little bit of running room before they get him down.
And how about setting the tone right there? Like you're going to cover this guy coming across the field, get it to him early on the first drive, let him know this playmaker is going to be touching the ball early and often, and he picks up the big game.
They're looking to throw on second and short. Finds his big tight end. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall.
And that's why QBs love their tight ends so much, right? Especially when they're athletic, because they make short throws turn into long gains. Because of his ability after the catch, it's so unique and special. He is dominant in this offense.
Wide out trying to get it in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. These fans raising the volume on second and goal. Back to pass. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, UAB. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost a race.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-3. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Here comes the Sooner offense back onto the field. A little bit of feeling each other out there, down 7-3 as they open this drive. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. And the Sooners in the hurry-up.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down here for the offense.
I'll tell you, this guy has to get touches early in games. They're doing a good job of that right now. He's so dangerous once he has the ball in his hands. And I think if you're on offense, you move him around and you find more creative ways to get him involved.
Rush is on him. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. The Sooners now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The quarter comes to a close, and UAB is on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Sooners will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there.
You know, you got to be careful as a QB throwing to your running back in man coverage. If there's a linebacker draped all over him, then that ball's not going anywhere. And you just saw it right there. Better play by the...
He'll loft one deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 15. They make the stop, but a big pickup thanks to the big arm from this senior quarterback. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Gives it on the option. This time the defense was ready, and they stop him in his tracks. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a first down without scoring. 3rd down. Oh, they're after him! And they fail to hook up on 3rd down. And for the second time tonight, they'll trot out the field goal kicker. And he's already put one 3 spot on the board. He'll try another one from 25 yards out. Splits the uprights. Good. That brings them to within 1. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup in the Big Ten, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. USC is down right now, but this lead is not insurmountable. This is a program that's produced Keyshawn Johnson and Lynn Swan, so big playmaking is always a possibility. They're trailing by just 4 to East Carolina. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this Big Ten battle.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Using his legs, it's Peppers. Breaks into the open. A huge play, and they get it all the way to the 45-yard line.
Well, on that one, they decide to attack the left outside on the ground, and you see the speed by the ball carrier there. He's picking up a huge chunk of yards.
I can't imagine any reason they wouldn't just run that play again.
If it ain't broke, Don't fix it. Why not just go back to the well one more time?
You know, as a defense, you can have the right call and the right guy in the right spot, but that guy's just too good. And how about the running back on that play? Just making it happen, breaking off the huge gain. It's tough to get these guys on the ground.
Throws to the wideout. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Good gain on the return, and this defense has set them up with a big play.
And some defensive backs just have a way of finding the football, and he's starting to develop that. His third interception on the season, just has a good feel for playing that spot in the back end.
Off play action on first down. Fires to the big fella. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Sooners are in the hurry-up. Shotgun snap on third down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. The Sooners line up to punt it away. They'll have to boot it away for the first time tonight. Catches it cleanly at the 20. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. That last drive was promising for a while, but you just can't mess it up at the end with the pick, Jesse.
No, you got to be able to finish drives, especially in this game if you're going to win. And David, they've got to be able to eliminate the mental mistakes.
And I don't think you get conservative or play it safe. You can trust your guy. I think you put the ball right back in his hands and let him do his thing.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football, you still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
They went right back to him, and this time the defense was all over him. Nothing to show for that run. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Prairie on third down. Quickly complete. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll go to the ground, and they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
That's caught. It's Little. At the 35, he's loose. Lots of running room. He is down at the 1. A terrific run after the throw and catch.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
He might want another play. On the snap, it's Peppers. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Blazers.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the PAT makes it 14-6. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun to give to the back. Turning it on! And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. The Sooners will hustle with the line. Down to 2 minutes to play in the first half, and it has been a dandy. A chance to perhaps get this game tied up before the break. They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. snagged in the middle. It's Wall. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. Wants to throw on first down. Makes a connection. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11.
And I love the big tight ends because they got those big catch radius. You can throw it anywhere near them, and they're going to catch it. And break tackles, the big physicality after the run, getting some extra yards when it wasn't there.
Catch in the middle, it's Wall. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. Just keep slinging it. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Fires into traffic, it's picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Quarterback strolling away from Heat. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
Those play-action passes take a little bit longer to develop, right? Because you still have the fake, and then the quarterback turns his back to the defense, has to reset. You got to protect him a little bit better than that, or the fake's got to be a lot better.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Blazers will call on their punt team. They'll boot it away for the first time tonight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. The Sooner offense returns to the field. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions, but I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a fourth down. And the Sooners will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Cover guys do their job, and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right out of the gate. I'd be throwing for a first down. If I get it, then it's pedal to the metal. I'm in that 2-minute mode to try to score a touchdown or get a field goal.
But I do think this is a situation where you also have to understand that I have the lead going into the half. I've got the momentum, so don't do anything stupid here.
Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really nice job to squirt his way up to the 31-yard line. The Blazers want to pick up the tempo. They'll try to run for it. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it to the back. Grabbed in the middle. It's Rodriguez. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for one or two more plays.
Timeout, UAB.
just enough time for one final play in this half. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's knocked out of bounds as he gets it across midfield and down to the 46.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Oh, and he missed it. No good. Still up by 8 after the miss. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Trying to set the tone with the run. Oh, he's got some space. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Touch pass on the jet sweep. He'll work and weave his way all the way up to the 45 before going out of bounds.
I love that play call, and I love the timing of the pre-snap motion. Because the quarterback was able to get it to the receiver right behind the offensive line, because of the timing, he was able to outflank the defense. That puts him out in space where he's able to use his speed. Nice job with the pre-snap motion and timing.
And the Blazers can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UAB. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they move on top by 15.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the time to be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone. That was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They'll run it out of the shotgun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Sooners moving quickly to the line.
I got to be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of intensity.
They'll try to move the chains on the ground. They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. The Sooners will try to pin them back with the punt. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He's got it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. Play fake on first down, wants to throw. Throwing on the run. Brings it down on the right side. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. So that big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Finds his man. It's Monroe. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a first down.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it, but you still have got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. They are really clicking along, 1st and goal on just the 4th play of the drive. They'll try to get it in with the run. Knocked down behind the line of scrimmage, he'll lose a yard.
Yeah, I think the running back kind of went rogue on that last running play. I'm not sure it was designed to go that direction. He tried to make it happen on his own, and unfortunately ended up losing yards.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4.
And this offense trying to be physical inside the 5-yard line. I get it, but I tell you what, Palmer, this quarterback has earned some trust from me with the day he's had.
Yeah, right now he's thinking, put the game in my hands. I'm playing well, and I'm seeing the defense well. I see what they're doing from a coverage standpoint. Count on me to throw a touchdown here and help out our team.
On 3rd and goal, they'll throw it. Touchdown, UAB! And the stomping has commenced.
UAB.
This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Oklahoma offense. They went 3 and out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. They think there's room to run to the right here. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3.
This has got to be disappointing if you're the offense, guys. You were expecting to have a lot of success running the ball, especially against this defense, which has struggled so much this season, but just nothing doing. They have not been good enough in the trenches so far.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Makes the catch. It's Washington. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. They flexed out that tight end a little bit, and you know the tight end's always open.
Always open, quarterback's best friend. And this guy's a problem, Reese. He's a matchup problem because he's too big for DBs to cover, and he's too fast for linebackers to cover. He's showing you his athleticism there.
And he runs through 1 tackle and picks up a few.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Find some fresh air. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Just not able to shake enough defenders and comes up a little bit short.
And I think a lot of times on 3rd down, Reese, you bet on your guy. When you're an offensive guy, you say, okay, he's going to break a tackle, he's going to get north and south and somehow get the 1st down. Nice tackling by the defense, understanding where they had to get to and forcing the 4th down.
Defense showing heavy blitz at the line. From the gun, they'll try the middle. Good enough for the 1st. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They're down to the 35 on 1st and 10. Shoots his way for more. Knocked down at the 25-yard line. Picked up 10 there and gets a 1st down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
They're down to the 25 on 1st and 10. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Boy, that was a precision play all the way around. Throw, catch, tackle, bang, bang, bang. And the Sooners line up trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Gives it on the option. And they stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down and short.
Man, the momentum is squarely on their side right now. It's starting to feel like they're running away with this one. They scored a touchdown their last time out. Now on this drive here in the 3rd quarter, the defense makes a massive play against the run, creating a negative play. They've got the opponent going backwards.
And make the catch, and the defense will force a turnover on downs.
Great coverage on that 4th down play. Nice job blanketing the receiver out wide. The defense, you could tell, they knew they were going for it. They had a game plan. They get the big stop and turn it over to their offense.
Leaves it with the back. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. Just about ready to go in the 4th, and we'll see if any drama can be mustered. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. The give to the tailback. Running hard and getting 6 yards out to the 26.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
The Blazers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Tight end finds a soft spot. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A 1st down for the offense. Use the play fake, now to throw. He rifles one deep to the left. He holds it in, and nobody's close. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Blazers. They put another score on the board as they try to push this winning streak to 3.
It's another good decision by the quarterback. You've got to be impressed here. On that one, he finds his tight end, but all game long, whether it's receivers or running backs or tight ends, wherever the best one-on-one matchup has been, he's been able to take advantage of it, and that's why they've been able to score so many points.
Takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last drive was promising at times, but stalled out, and they turned it over on downs, Jesse.
I think they got to do a better job here, just being better early in the downs, on first down, finding positive plays.
Yeah, and it's frustrating when you move the football and get stopped on the other side of the field and get no points, but they've had some success, and I like the aggressiveness. They just got to cash some of these drives in.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Caught over the middle. It's Avila. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give out of the gun. Got behind those pads and picked up. The 35.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, but whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it, but the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Off the bootleg, find a little space. And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Sooners trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They go to the ground. Jukes his way for more. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Wall. He gets the job done on 3rd down. They move the chains, it's at the 37. The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes the Heat. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Finds his man. It's Wall. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. And they have converted their first 2 3rd down opportunities, but this one a 3rd and long. A 2-minute timeout arrives, and we have certainly seen miracles in college football, and they will certainly need one here. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on 3rd and long. Looking for a man, it's Fox. Throws for the tight end. Pulls it in. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. The Sooners, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. From the red zone, looking for a man. Using the quick game. Touchdown Sooners! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Yeah, nice pitch, nice catch, and listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to, and this offense is struggling, and you're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
The deficit is huge, this one is all but over, but they'll keep trying and line up for the onside kick. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And now one of the most satisfying moments in football, just watching that clock drain away while you have control of the ball, Jesse.
And this is definitely one of the best play callers, right, for an offensive coordinator. Getting ready to go into victory formation. So many good things happened today. It seemed like everything he was dialing today, David, ended up working out.
No doubt. They've put a lot of highlights together, put a great offensive game together, complete football game. They get the win. On to next week.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the 2nd down misfire. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man on the left. Man, this sophomore quarterback unleashed a cannon on that one. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The short hands. It's Sampson.
And this offense continuing to spin the football, man, continuing to add to a great day. They've built this big lead. They've shown you a variety that they can do a lot of really, really good things. And I like it, man. Continue to throw the football. Continue to be who you are. It's the defense's job to stop you.
After the stumble earlier this year, a lot of people wrote this team off. People might be searching for spots on the bandwagon again now.
Yeah, give this coaching staff a lot.